Welcome to the first episode of Thrifty Whiskey. I'm Josh.
I'm Keith.
And I'm Erik.
And Joyce is going to tell you what's in the bag.
Today you are drinking the latest expression of Evan Williams 1783. Evan Williams 1783 is a Kentucky straight bourbon from the Heaven Hill Distillery. In May of 2021, Heaven Hill relaunched this label in a new proprietary glass bottle. 1783 is prominently displayed in gold foil accent across the top label, as well as Small Batch, which Heaven Hill defines as a batch containing 300 barrels or less. As part of the relaunch, they also increased the proof from 86 to 90, but maintained the $20 price tag. We paid $20 for both of our bottles. As always, your prices may vary. Enjoy.
So you do know what this one is.
Yes.
Is it good?
We'll find out.
Is it good?
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Yes, I do know what this one is. We're going to be doing something a little bit special this episode. Most of our episodes will still be normal, but this one is going to be a little bit special. And you should know why based on the title.
They'll know from the title.
Yeah, you should know from the title.
There's a funk.
A funk.
I'm not
getting a funk. I'm getting a very strong apricot.
I can pick up something that is apricot adjacent, maybe? Like similar, but not quite apricot.
I think it should be up to me is baking spices.
Maybe date or fig.
Ooh, I bet, yeah, that's what it is. It's fig to me. That's what I'm picking up. I do get some of that baking spice.
Yeah,
That's like the main thing that should be up to me is baking spice.
very heavy French vanilla smell.
It's pleasant.
It is pleasant. I do like
Yes,
it.
this is a very inviting nose. So inviting, I'm going in for a taste.
Same.
I think I want to, I'll go in for a taste. Maybe the taste will help me pick up what I'm looking for on the nose.
Ooh, that is sweet.
Wow, that's sweet.
Nice long finish.
Oh,
It's a light, but long finish.
Light,
Yes.
but baking spices. It's spicy
And-
for me. Peppery,
yeah.
peppery, maybe.
And fresh cut grass on the finish.
I don't get that, but
Oh,
Right.
I am.
I do not get that.
I do get the baking spices on the palate. There's a fruity note.
I would agree on the palate.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely getting more now of the fruit, some sort of fruity note on the nose, but I'm not positive what it is.
Yeah.
It may be date.
I got a twinge. You guys are gonna laugh at me for this one. I mean, like a slight twinge of banana.
I'm actually not going to laugh at you because I was going to say the same thing, but I chose not to because I was going to get laughed at.
Actually, now I'm getting banana bread. You know, like the sweetness of the banana, a little bit of the
Yeah.
spices. I should say maybe Joyce's banana bread.
Not banana nut, but
Maybe
banana
banana bread.
bread.
You're right.
No
Not
nut.
it.
I'm not getting the nut.
I'm getting the nut.
See, I'm not getting the nut.
I'm getting the nut, but the finish is still, as you can sip now, the finish is still clinging. A little bit of like brown sugar syrup.
I definitely, yeah.
Like, not necessarily brown sugar, but almost like if you like melted the brown sugar. I remember when we were younger, if we didn't have maple syrup, we would just add a little water to some brown sugar and like heat it up.
Yeah.
And that was what we used for syrup.
Yeah. Like a brown sugar simple syrup.
Yeah, basically. All right,
Okay.
ready to go into ratings then?
Yes, I am. For me, I found the nose to be extremely inviting. What I smelled was wonderful. I can't quite place the fruity note I was getting. I'm narrowing it down to a date, fig, or an apricot, but I'm definitely giving this nose a 4.
See, I liked the nose. I liked what I was picking up, but it wasn't. I didn't find it as inviting as you did, I don't think. It just was kind of plain to me. Like, it definitely has some character. I'm gonna go with a 2.5.
No. I'm giving it a 3.5. I thought it was good. And I think it was inviting. It was inviting, but it wasn't like extraordinary. I didn't think it was worth it before. And then moving on then to the palate.
Like you said, I noticed a sweet banana nut bread, little bit of baking spices, some syrupy flavors to it, caramel, brown sugar, mix of both, either or, and a strong vanilla flavor as well. But I thought with as inviting as I found the nose, I was expecting so much more on the palate than what I got. So I'm actually knocking the palate down to a 3.
See, I'm going to give the palate a 3.5. I liked what I got on the palate. It had everything that the nose had, but done right. Everything worked together very well.
Yeah, I think everything on the palate led from the nose really well. It was, I got what I was expecting, but I got what I was expecting done well. Agreed. So I gave it a 4, bumping out half a step, and then finish.
The one note that struck out to me very much on the finish was a grassy hay note, which leads me to thinking it's a certain type of bourbon. I did notice a hint of a spicy tinge at the end, right before you get that nice Kentucky hug. I'm giving the finish on this one a 4. I really liked it.
I'm giving it a 3 for most of the same reasons. I did enjoy it. It was a little light for my liking, but it had all the right notes on the finish. I did pick up that spicy, the end of the finish.
I bumped mine down to 3.5 because I thought it was just as good as the nose, which was good. But we're gonna move on next then to guesses and prices we would pay. We want to know what kind of whiskey this is. We want to know what proof you think this is. We want to know what you think retail is and how much you would pay for it.
I'm going to go with a wheated bourbon. I'm going to say it's 86 proof. Retail 16. I would pay 16.
I'm also going to say wheated bourbon. I'm going to say 84 proof because I have to.
Okay.
Because if I don't, I'm going to be wrong.
Okay.
And if I do, I'm going to be wrong.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter. I think this is a $20 bottle. I would probably pay closer to 16.
Okay. All right. Now comes the fun part. Keep this whiskey on your left. So I'm pouring you all another whiskey on your right. I'm gonna keep all these real quick and I'll give them to you. All right, so you have the original whiskey on the left. Mm-hmm. Here's another one on the right. Give you this one. And so my left, your right. So keep in mind which one's which. So first one, second one. Go ahead and just play around with the second one, and go ahead and go back and forth if you want. I want to know which one you like better, and then how much more you're willing to pay for the one you like better.
Either my taste buds are burned or I'm finding these identical.
I promise you, they are not identical.
They are similar though.
I almost want to say it's the same mash bill, different age statements.
The nose, I honestly wasn't picking up a difference.
No, the nose
It took me a while to even pick up the slightest bit of difference. I think they have.
Okay, I'm gonna.
The nose is so similar.
I'm gonna put my 2 cents in.
Okay.
The new one smells more musky to me, more dusty.
Okay, sure, sure.
The original one smells more sweet,
Okay, sure.
in my opinion.
I can see that, I guess.
I'm noticing the one on the right to be just a skosh sweeter than the one on the left.
The new one's
Sweeter?
sweeter?
Just a little bit sweeter. Not
See,
much.
I would say the opposite. Just the old one was just a little bit sweeter.
All right, so answer the questions. Which one do you prefer, and how much more would you?
I prefer the original. However, I actually had to add an adjective to my price, what I would pay. Because I would pay $16 happily for this. I would also pay $16 for this, but I'd be a little bit less happy about it.
Okay.
That is the only difference. I would pay 16 for both of them.
Okay.
I'd probably even pay 18 for both of them.
I think I'd pay 18 again, same as you.
Yeah, like they're so incredibly close. It's hard.
Yeah, but which one do you prefer though? Even if they're going 18 both, which one do you prefer?
Oh, jeez. I can't decide. I mean, I could honestly close my eyes and pick one. Yeah.
So far as you're concerned,
They're equal. They're
okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's talk about the first one real quick. I'm gonna go through all y'all's guesses first, and just to kind of declare a winner on the first one.
Okay.
And then I'll reveal what we're doing here. First off, this is a Kentucky Straight Bourbon. It is not weeded. It is a rye mash bill. Or,
Okay.
It's 10% rye. It costs $20. $20
Okay,
is the
that's
price
what I
for it.
said. Woo.
The proof is 90.
I find it weird that it's a rye mash bill 'cause with the grassy notes I was picking up on the finish. That tends to be wheated.
Based on our previous experiences, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the bottle that we're drinking today. So today we drank Evan Williams 1783. Now you might notice that this is a new bottle. This just came out, I think, in the past couple of weeks. By the time this video comes out, past 3 weeks. It may look a little familiar, because it is. The other whiskey we drank is the old Evan Williams 1783. This one's not just a new label though. This is also a increase in proof. So old bottle was 86 proof. This new one, this new labeling is 90 proof. Now you guys said you guys would pay 16, 18 for the two of them. The old bottle also generally costs around $20.
Okay.
I would be happier to buy the new one. So,
Same price, increase in proof, which is nice. That's an increase in proof. I've heard rumors that it's increase in age, but there's no age statement on this bottle, so you can't really say for sure about that. I do think it's a not like a huge increase, which makes sense because it's the same whiskey.
Right.
It's the same mash bill, same whiskey, same distillate. Maybe a little older, a little bit higher proof. So the fact that you guys were saying like, oh, this seems almost identical. Yeah, it is almost identical.
Yeah.
that's good.
And I recall saying the only difference that I could possibly see is a difference in an age.
Yeah, there might be a difference in age.
Right.
The only thing we can say for sure about the difference is that it's 4 proof points more. 2% more alcohol by volume. So not a huge difference, but they're keeping the same price based on, at least on our prices around here. I did hear in like Kentucky, I think technically it went up in price from like a $16 bottle to, or like an $18, $16 bottle to $20 bottle. I don't know if it's worth that much of a price hike, but I think this is a much nicer looking bottle.
I
Oh, yeah,
agree with
I
that,
agree.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This old style label is just kind of old and outdated, and so definitely, as far as marketing goes, yeah, it looks much better.
Yeah, I would absolutely, if it was just bottle, if I knew nothing about what was in the bottle, I would choose this bottle over that one.
And I do think it does taste better. A lot of people really enjoy
Slightly.
I mean, I don't
It
know.
is better.
It's better.
Slightly.
It's slightly. It's not like worlds better.
It's noticeable.
It is nice that to see though from Heaven Hill, who's the distillery. So let me go through real quick, mention all the information about these bottles real quick. No age in it, but longer. Supposedly, it's supposed to be longer than the black label. So if you look at the regular Evan Williams, it's supposed to be aged longer than that. Mashbill, 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. New Charred Oak, specifically at number 3 char. And so this is the new version, 90 proof, up from 86. Which, by the way, this is a newer version than the original, which was originally just 80 proof. Now they do specify that this is a small batch. That's part of the thing. That's 1783 small batch. And they define small batch for us, which is good. Sometimes you see small batch and you're like, what does that mean? They say specifically what it means, and for them, it's a blend of 300 barrels or less. Because it's new, there's not many reviews out there. I literally found 3 reviews, but here are the reviews that people got the most,
Okay.
or the tasting notes. They didn't give any like ratings, but tasting notes: wood, caramel, baking spices on the nose, palate, caramel, sweet, spice, fruit, and then finish oak. And they said quick. It says a quick finish.
I don't agree with that. It's light. I could see how it would be kind of maybe quick, but no, it's long.
So I thought that'd be helpful for those who are like, is it worth the new one worth it? It's like, if it's the same price in your area, then yeah, because it's 4 more proof points higher, you're getting more for your
slightly
money.
better.
Yeah. So
And honestly, anyone that doesn't really pay attention to the labels and is just looking for a bottle, they just repackaged it. Kind of like us.
Yeah, kind of like us.
all right, that's all we have. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to see more from us, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you can be notified, and we'd love to hear what your thoughts are. If you're able to do this comparison, please let us know what you think between the old one and the new one, and love to hear from you. And until next time, may the winds of fortune sail you.
May you sail a gentle sea.
May it always be the other guy who says,
This drink's on me. Honestly.
I think they're better combined.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they might be better combined.